Hi Gemini, hope you're well and welcome to my channel. This will be your love reading for February the 1st to the 15th, 2019. We're already there. I think it's gone so fast. It's a new channel of mine. I meant to put up readings in January, but just because of my time and just because I feel like the month it just went really fast for some reason, unexpectedly so, and because January after the holidays and all, everyone kind of expects it to be a really long month, settling back into work and that, but for me, I don't know about you, but I just felt like it flew. So that's why I'm only really getting to readings now, and as I said, it's a new channel, so I'd really appreciate if you subscribed, liked this video, and gave me all the support and encouragement possible to keep me motivated to do these readings for you guys. Just a note, I've been getting a few comments and that already, and so I've made a decision to turn off comments because it's not that they're negative, it's just it's not encouraging. So yeah, so I'm sorry if you really want more advice from me, but what I put out there, you know, it might not apply to you. It should resonate, this reading should resonate if you have your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Gemini. And take what does and leave what doesn't. And, you know, it can also, tarot readings, the roles can be reversed as well. So, and totally open to the fact that some people are cross-watching as well. So, okay, look, how I do my readings anyway, I'm going to pull 3 cards to start with from the original Rider-Waite. So I'm going to pull for your past, present and future in love from February the 1st to the 15th as said. And then I'm going to clarify with the Illuminated Tarot deck, which is the deck I really love. So anyway, look, without further ado, I'm going to get straight into reading because I know we're pushing on time already. So, okay. Here are the messages for Gemini, 1st to the 15th, 2018, in love, past, recent past, present, future. Let us know what Gemini needs to know in love, this time, and the future. Okay, Gemini. So, in your recent past, 5 of Swords. Okay. In your present, Strength. Alright. I mean, it sounds good to me. And it's the future. Okay. This is interesting now altogether. So at the moment, okay, I usually don't state, you know, who you're dealing with straight away. But I'm just going to put it out there because there are two key archetypes in this reading already coming out for you, Gemini, and one is Leo and the other is Virgo. So if you're dealing with a Leo, you're dealing with a Virgo, I'm not sure. But it could be the case. Otherwise, at the present, you're embodying strength, your energy, or this could be your person, or this could be just the situation that it's calling for you to have strength at this time. And then into the future, it could be guiding you inward, that you have to look inward and find inner strength in going forward into the future in the situation, because in the past we have some sort of conflict with the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is interesting. I always think, you know, swords are thoughts, so either something was said, there was some sort of situation, something happened, and someone has now kind of put down their sword and not walked away, but not turned their back, but potentially so. Someone is still waiting for an answer or a resolution or to fight, essentially. So, look, without further ado, I'm going to pull a few clarifiers because I think we need more, if not a lot more, on this, if it hasn't resonated thus far for you. I'm going to use the Illuminated Tarot deck. And the thing with this deck is it's a 53 card tarot deck. The Rider-Waite is 78 card deck. So the Illuminated Tarot, the illustrations are fab. I'm still getting to grips with the actual meanings in the cards. But they correlate symbolically to the original Rider-Waite and the major arcana. Sorry now, the camera falling. The major arcana are embedded in the minor, or in the 53 cards. So yeah, look, if you could stay patient with me, that would be great. The symbols correlate. They're like they're like normal playing cards: hearts, clubs, spades and diamonds, and they correlate to pentacles, wands, swords and cups. So yeah, look, I'm au fait at this point, but still getting used to the extended kind of symbolism innate to these individual cards. So without further ado, let's clarify these 3 cards for you. Let us know what Gemini needs to know going forward, February the 1st to the 15th. In their recent past, their present and their future in love, please. Let us know what Gemini needs to know. That would be great. Okay. So, in your recent past, Gemini. Oh, the 10 of clubs. So that corresponds to the 10 of wands. And again, you can see the symbolism in the wands as well. So in your present, 7 of pentacles. Okay, and there's some major arcana embedded on that, I think. Okay, and the page of pentacles. Let me just adjust the camera here for you guys. Yeah, so you can get a good look. Okay, so yeah, like I'm feeling some earth energy still, and some air energy, and some fire energy. So just to say to you, we have another archetype here, which is Aquarius. So you could be dealing with Aquarius, as in this deck, this is the star. So even though it's a Pentacles card, it's the star. So yeah, and I think this definitely clarifies strength, because whether you're dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo, it doesn't really matter. I think at this point in time, you need to be strong, and the star is bringing you healing in this situation. So, and in the past, the 10 of Wands is some sort of anxiety over this conflict. Yeah. I think the future looks bright though, because you have the Hermit coming up, which I said is Virgo. It can mean Virgo, and that's clarified by another Earth sign card with the Page of Pentacles here, or the Jack of Diamonds in this deck. But I do think the future is quite positive, because it looks like you're going forward, or maybe there's some movement in the situation, and it's going within, finding the strength and finding some sort of like inner guidance, I suppose, or inner realizations about this relationship. So yeah, look, I'm going to clarify further. I'm going to clarify using the miniature Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which is new as well. I'm delighted to have it. The cards are so cute. So yeah. I don't know, Gemini. Like, I feel for you that there's some sort of situation, and I'm not really sure if you were at fault or the other person was at fault. But I know that at the moment something is being healed, and you're going to go forward, and you're going to get clarity, you're going to go within, you're going to get guidance into the future. Maybe you're getting over someone. Maybe there was a breakdown in a relationship and you've decided to move on because you know your worth, and you're going to heal yourself, you're going to be strong, and you're going to go within and work on yourself and look forward to your future. At the moment, that's kind of the clear message that's coming out for me in this reading. Or it could be that both you and your partner are going to team up and cooperate and get rid of or get over all the kind of challenges or setbacks that you experienced in the past together, and move forward and use your inner strength, inner guidance to heal the relationship and go forward. Okay, look, let's pull 3 more cards for Gemini, February the 1st to the 15th. Let us know what is going on here. Gemini, give us more clarity, please. Okay, recent past. Oh, yeah, okay, well that clarifies that definitely. Your present. Oh, Gemini, no. Your future. Okay. Okay, well, it's very clear whether there was a breakdown in a relationship, someone turned their back on a relationship, someone turned their back, they dropped their sword, they took their cup, and they walked away from this situation. Okay, now whether this is you or your partner, I'm not sure, but it's clear to me, Gemini. Now this is the Gemini card, so this is your card as well. It's clear that this, well, it could be divinely guided. You know, you might feel, or this person might feel about you, that this is a relationship and it's divinely guided and that you're supposed to be together. In the future, with the Empress is the card of love, serenity, peace, happiness, morality. Like, she sits on her throne and she just embodies love. Yeah, I mean, it could be that you're coming together and working this out, or it could be that you're simply going to move on and give yourself self-love and get over and heal this relationship and heal whatever effects this had on you. So just to clarify again who I'm seeing in this reading, I'm seeing Virgo, I'm seeing Leo, I'm seeing Gemini. So you might be dealing with another Gemini, or this might be you. I'm seeing Aquarius, I'm seeing Taurus, Libra. Yeah. And if you're dealing with a Libra or a Virgo, like, the two of you might be working it out into the future. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to clarify again because I think we need more. Let me know what Gemini needs to know about this relationship or situation 1st to the 15th of February. Gemini need to know going forward. Okay, so in your recent past. Oh, interesting. Your present. Oh, your future. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to adjust the camera again so you can see. So, just to say again, we have more archetypes coming up here. Temperance is generally Sagittarius. The Hierophant is Taurus. And swords are more air. So yeah, I don't think, while Taurus is coming up reflected in the Empress and the Hierophant, I'm not sure if you're dealing with the Taurus. I think the Empress represents you and what you're going to be doing into the future, harnessing your self-love and self-care and self-worth. I think the Hierophant in the past represents some sort of commitment that was broken, which didn't work out, which gave you anxiety, and there was some conflict thus. I think it is a soulmate relationship. It is potentially divinely guided, or this card representing Gemini is here to tell you that you need to just work on yourself and get strength, and heal yourself and bring balance to your own well-being in order to move forward and move past this anxiety here. Like, return home return to your place of self-worth, I feel. Now, in the present, it could be, as I say, it could be to do with a divine connection. It likely is, as there was some sort of commitment here in the past, definitely, that was broken. But I do think, Gemini, like, while this can mean, you know, strengthening the relationship, healing the relationship, bringing balance to the relationship and going forward, this can mean going back as well. I do think this is about you. I just have an inkling that this is about you and working on yourself and just knowing your worth and when to walk away from something that isn't serving you anymore. That's what I feel. So I feel like there's two scenarios. Either this is about healing this relationship and whatever happened to break down this commitment and going forward with this person, or it's about healing yourself and knowing your worth and standing your ground and going forward and celebrating yourself and ultimately walking away. So I'm going to pick one more card and then we'll get some love advice for you. So this might be the card that tells us, it's usually the card that centers the reading for me anyway, what I've been finding about the readings that I've been doing. But it can tell us a little bit more about who this potentially could be that you're dealing with. I mean, I see a lot of people in the Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo and Virgo. I don't see a lot of water here. I see earth, fire, air. Okay, so let's pull one more card. What does Gemini need to know about this situation? 1st to the 15th in love, February. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, look, Gemini, I think though this card, the Wheel of Fortune, can represent a few different archetypes as well, I do think this centers the reading more so, and I do think you're entering a new phase of your life where this person might not be a part of it. And that's really hard to hear, and it's really hard. It's just really hard in general. But the wheels keep turning, you know, and I think it's about either coming together with this person and turning the wheel together, or walking away and turning it for yourself. And I think if you're not given, you know, if you have anxiety, if you're holding this relationship together and you're holding up these wands and there's conflict and people are walking away and you need strength, like, I mean, there's a lot of major arcana here, and they're telling you, like, it's clearly a big time for you presently. So I'm going to get some advice from the Love Angels deck. Okay. Let us know what Gemini needs to know. February the 1st to the 15th. 2019 in love. Do you have any advice for Gemini in love? 1st to the 15th of February. Oh, God, Gemini. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah. Look at the way he's holding her. I mean, this person means a lot to you, I'm sure, but if you can't do it together, then you have to just find the strength to move forward without this person, unfortunately, because I know with this card coming up, with this card coming up, with this commitment, with this anxiety, with this turmoil, with this the star card, this wish coming up, like this card that's about balance, about gaining inner wisdom. Sometimes people come into our lives and they wreak absolute havoc on us. they come into our lives and they wreak havoc and they tear us apart. But it's spirit forcing us to grow. You know, we could have such chemistry. Look at the way he's holding her, as I said. We can feel such passion and fire and feel alive, and suddenly it falls apart and we're crushed. But it needs to happen sometimes, and it's unfortunate. It's horrible actually when you go through this, because it really is calling for you to turn the wheel and move forward and enter a new cycle. And sometimes this means leaving this behind. But as I said, sometimes these people come into our lives and to make us grow. And unfortunately, that's sometimes all that's required in these relationships. Who knows, Gemini, you might move forward with this person. Only time will tell. But I really think this is about you, and I think this is about spiritual growth, and like, this person has come into your life for a reason, and only time will reveal what that's for. And I know it's hard. I know you feel fire with this person. I know, but this reading, like, you really need to be strong in this, and just find your inner light. So I'm going to pull one more card. My lovely Geminis. Okay. Speak the language of love. Loving words with the power to change someone's life, including your own. So Gemini, this goes back to... I'm just going to adjust the camera again. Sorry, I know there's a lot of adjustment today, but this goes back to loving yourself or loving them, and only you'll know how it resonates. I hate to say it, Gemini, but maybe, or Crosswatcher, maybe this was you who caused this conflict, caused this pain, and caused this other person to turn their back and enter and need to heal this relationship. So yeah, it's either speaking the language of love to yourself or speaking the language of love to them. What I find interesting though about this reading is, and like maybe it will resonate more on the level that I was speaking about before, in that it's about the relationship moving forward together. And I'll tell you why, even though I'm all about self-love, self-care, self-worth, and Gemini, you should hold that true to yourself regardless. And as I said, one cohort of you are going to be experiencing walking away and moving on and getting on with your own life, and the other half might be working it out with this person. And I think, to be honest, I can't get away from the fact right now that there's two people here. There's two people here and there's two people in the middle. So yeah, look, maybe it is about working it out with this person, but Gemini, only you'll know. And the only thing that I want to say to you, and to give you any kind of help here, is that you need to look inward. You need to love yourself, because if we don't love ourselves first, nothing is going to work. Because it's only when we love ourselves that we can actually give out real love and real positivity and make relationships work. The relationship we have with ourselves is the most important. So regardless of what I'm feeling about this now, given the two people like in this triangle here, I do think that my advice to you going forward from February the 1st to the 15th, Gemini, is to love yourself, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Again, please like and share this, or like and subscribe to this video. You don't have to share it. Like and subscribe to my channel if you want more readings from me. And I wish you luck, because I know you're going through something hard here, and I've been through it myself. So yeah, I know it's tough. All love. I'll see you soon.